time in Cleveland as the crowd is filling up the Quicken Loans Arena. For the Memphis Grizzlies, they won their last contest, that game against the Spurs in San Antonio. And they barely squeaked by with that one, edging out by just 1 point.
And I think, Kevin, it really showed how important it is to have a strong bench performance. You go out on the road, you can't rely on your starters night in and night out. The reserves have to contribute and help them out.
I think we definitely saw that, Steve, throughout the game. They were really tied together as a team. Didn't make any difference who was out on the floor. You'll take every road game win you can, and they're happy with that one.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Zico and Gasol are up front. Conley and Leuer are the backcourt. And it's Allen in at the 3, the small forward.
Well, that was a quick foul for him there. The refs are certainly calling it close.
Grizzlies with possession.
Well, Gasol missed some time last season with injury, but you can see just how important he is to the team when he's gone. The Grizzlies were nowhere near as imposing when he was sidelined by injury.
And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And for him, so far this season, he's shooting 83% from the free throw line. Those are outstanding numbers.
And, with those numbers, he makes the defender hesitant to get too tight on him. I mean, he doesn't want to get whistled for the foul and put this guy on. And for Gasol, last season, grade 2 MCL sprain. No surgery required, but he did miss 20 games while recovering, and Memphis struggled during his absence.
For Memphis, they've gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Back to Lee. Memphis moving it around. Allen passes to Lee. Clock at 6. Shoots from the baseline. Will not go. This is off the far line. And last season for Gasol, a bit of a downturn.
And rebounding fell off a bit as the shooting performance. We'll see how he bounces back.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
Well, Kevin Durant, last season's MVP, but LeBron James has won 4 in the last 6 seasons. He's one of only 5 players to ever win that many. I bet he'd love to win a few more.
And you remember LeBron James came within 1 vote of being the league's first ever unanimous MVP back in 2013.
Yeah, he got 120 out of 121 votes. And the question was, who did not vote for him? That's a conversation for another time. One sports writer did choose Carmelo Anthony. He said he didn't expect to be the only one. Now he lives in
the writer. So it's Cleveland with it. They're coming into this game off that recent loss to Atlanta.
Well, you hate to say it, but they showed a lack of heart on the defensive end and losing that game. Just no effort.
I know the fans don't want to hear it, but you're exactly right. There was no energy, no assertiveness, no aggressiveness. The defense was just lifeless. Not a night that they're going to look back on.
Here's Miller. It's stolen by Allen. And now here comes Conley leading the break. Good. Conley's got his first basket of the night.
That's how to start a fast break, and more importantly, that's how you finish it.
If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Miller outside. Back to LeBron from downtown. Love kicks to Miller. Goes back up. That's in there. Love with the assist. Memphis leading. Outside Conley. He feeds it to Gasol. The turnaround jumper. Cleveland with the ball. Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
I briefly spoke with Dave Yeager. The one player on his mind in this matchup each time a shot goes up. Guys, easier said than done.
Thanks, Doris. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Love with the screen for James. Oh! The rim rattler.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now.
Yeah, that is showtime stuff right there. Major highlight reel material.
Gasol. They get it back. Conley's shot is off.
Well, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
Right side, Conley. And it's blocked by Love.
Tell you what, they haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the ball.
Yeah, and even though it's early, I mean, that's a great sign for them for the rest of the game.
Conley grabs the miss.
You rarely see him missing dunks, but the defender was right in his face on that one, and it threw him off just enough.
Dishes to Randolph. 9 feet out, and he hits the jumper for 2. And the Cavaliers with possession here. 4-point game. Now Irving. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Miller kicks to Irving. 6 to shoot. And it's Love penetrating. Lets it go from 14. And another miss by Cleveland.
For a team that is built around explosive shooters and natural scorers, the Cavs had a lot of issues being efficient on offense.
The Cavaliers have gone 2-5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. So the wing on the left got a piece of it. Gasol with the steal. It's off his leg. And it's whistled a kick. Pass to Lee. Gasol dishes to Lee. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Randolph, and he banks in the layup. Randolph's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
And here is LeBron. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Atlanta.
He got some huge points from the foul line, too, Kevin. He was very aggressive, generating contact and drawing fouls.
Shots good by Miller.
There's a chance he can have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter. Well, it's funny, back when LeBron joined the Heat, some critics said giving up the chance to be the franchise player and carry his team. Guess what? No matter who LeBron plays with, he's always the franchise player. That's how good he is.
Now here is Conley. A 14-point game for him in the win against San Antonio.
And his work on the glass, certainly noteworthy. He contributed in a number of ways.
Now here's LeBron. Following the miss by Zach Randolph. The kick out to Irving. On the wing, James. Varejao with a screen on Allen. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Irving can't hit.
And you think back to LeBron after the 2011 finals, many also questioned whether he had, quote-unquote, what it took to win a title. He's obviously answered those questions.
The Cavaliers trail by 5. Now, here is Irving. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Throwing the whistle on a lot of contact there. And some harsh criticism, Clark, for LeBron after the decision. Or his comments after the 2011 finals.
Yeah, you know what, Kevin? It's really impressive to see how he's handled that. He misspoke and mishandled both of those situations. And to his credit, he's expressed regret about those things. Displaying a maturity we've always seen in him. One of the remarkable things about LeBron is that for the magnitude of his celebrity and his stature and the expectations, I don't know if we've had an athlete handle himself any better under the hot bright lights of stardom.
Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Anderson Varejao. Here's Randolph. The Cavaliers pull it in. Irving's got 2 rebounds so far in the game. Here's James, and a great assist by Miller as that one goes in.
You know, his ability is matched only by his energy, guys. I mean, he's usually in the middle of everything for his team.
Conley kicks to Randolph. That doesn't go either for Randolph.
You just assume he's going to knock those down when he's as open as he was there.
Miller, blanketed by the D, he fights to the rim for the lane. Miller's got 7.
You know, when the size advantage is that pronounced, that's exactly what you should do offensively in this situation. Take it strong to the middle.
Now here is Conley. Right now averaging 17 points a game. The drive by Randolph. Good on the shot. He's got 8.
Great looking bounce pass to set up that play.
The Cavaliers have gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. Love with the screen on Conley. In the corner, it's James. Connects from 3-point range. LeBron got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Memphis trailing here. Conley, the pass to Leuer. Conley kicks to Leuer. There's the feed to Randolph. He dishes it to Leuer. Leuer against Lee. Goes back up. Leuer can't hit. For Cleveland, they've got 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. But they get it back. Thompson outside. James with it. 9 points in the game so far. Love with the screen for James. Miller with a wide open look. A 3-pointer off the mark. Now here's Randolph. It's good from Allen on the assist by Lee. Allen's got his first points of the game.
I'd say that shot was well within his range.
You think so? I mean, I was pretty good from 2 feet and in myself. That's a gimme there.
Now, here is Irving. 9-point game his last outing. A 3. James with another miss.
Clear look at the hoop. He doesn't miss many of those.
Conley against Irving. Outside Conley. Nobody near Allen. Knocks down the 3-ball. Now it's a 3-point Grizzly lead. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers.
They've been committing a lot of turnovers, and I imagine that's exactly what they're talking about right now. They need to tighten it up.
And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Sean Marion is checked in for Love. Jones comes in for James. Dion Waiters checked in for Mike Miller. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Kyrie Irving. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Koufos checked in for Randall. Prince comes in for Tony Allen. Carter, he's checked in for Courtney Lee. And it's Udrih in for Mike Conley. Thompson misses. And the Grizzlies leading by 3. Udrih up top. Right now averaging 7 points a game. Feeds to Koufos. Passes it to Leuer. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Carter drives in. It's rebounded by Cleveland. And this is the first season matchup for them against the Grizzlies.
Yeah, and you look back to last year, these 2 teams were very evenly matched. They split the 2 games that they played.
Here's Udrih. Prince outside. They set the pick. Carter dishes to Koufos. Stolen by Thompson. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. Jones is running. And so he draws the foul on the shot on trip to the line to shoot 2. And there before you are the teams that have been absolutely red hot for the last 10 games. In third, the Grizzlies.
Well, the thing I like is they're getting good shots every time down the floor, and it's due to their unselfishness as a team.
And the first one drops. Going back for a second to your comment, Steve, in the standoff these teams played to last year, it may have been an indicator of how closely matched the teams in the middle of both conferences were.
Well, we know these two teams were certainly closely matched.
Now here is Carter. Turned in an outstanding game against San Antonio. So the wing on the left. There's the pass to Udrih. Prince in the corner. 6 to shoot. He kicks it to Koufos. The shot from the low post is good. And the Grizzlies lead by 3.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
I just love the mentality. If the shot isn't there, they're not forcing anything. They're moving it side to side and working to get a good shot.
Marion is screen on Prince. Kicks it to Dellavedova. On the wing, Marion. Pass to Jones. From outside the arc. The shot will not go. He got it up. Can't get it to go. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Grizzlies out in front, up by 3. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return.
Spend your Christmas day with the NBA. Kevin Durant and the Oklahoma City Thunder go up against Tim Duncan and
so far, it's been a closely contested game as we get the second quarter up and going. And taking a look at the Grizzlies' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
I'll tell you what, I like what I've seen from this club defensively. They're forcing a lot of turnovers with their quick hands and ability to play the passing lanes.
Well, you talk about quick hands, but I think it's the mindset of being aggressive and then obviously being active with the hands, tracing that ball so you can come up with deflections that may lead to steal.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So on the floor for Memphis. Udrih out there with Carter. Then there's Tayshaun Prince. Then there's Koufos. And it's Gasol at the 5 spot. Now let's go to Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, you have to admire Dion Waiters' confidence as he feels he's going to be the next great shooting guard. Not shy to proclaim himself as the next in line. Waiters saying, I really believe that I'll eventually be the best shooting guard in the NBA. This year I'm going to show a lot of people who doubted me and still doubt me. I'm going to show them. Can't wait to watch, guys.
Well, Doris, confidence so key in this one. Thanks. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Grizzlies.
And the points they're getting in the lane really help them open up the floor.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is their passing. I mean, doing a nice job. Plenty of their points early on coming off assists.
It shows up in the stats a little bit. They don't tell the whole story. Last year when the Grizzlies were healthy, they were very tough defensively.
Carter kicks to Udrih. Back to Carter. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Now it's a 7-point Grizzly lead.
Solid screen right there that freed him up for the jump shot.
And Waiters kicks to Dellavedova. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. There's the dish to Marion. Here's Jones. Gasol with the rebound.
I'll tell you what, the mid-range shot is not the easiest one to make, but when you've got daylight like he had there, I mean, those are shots you want to make.
That drive by Carter. A 3-ball. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Varejao's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Waiters. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. Vince Carter picks one up. Dion Waiters, a Philly kid, plays with a chip on his shoulder, Clark. Always a ton of confidence.
Yeah, you know, but I like his edge and his chip, but I think sometimes his emotions get the best of him. When he gets frustrated, we've seen it affect his play and his demeanor on the court. Hopefully that's just a maturation thing with him because it could derail his potential if he doesn't get it under wraps.
Looking Andrews out there now for the Cavaliers. Love check in for Marion. James comes in for James Jones, and Kyrie Irving subbed in for Matthew Dellavedova. Gasol, a screen on LeBron. Prince against Varejao. Prince kicks to Randolph. Gasol trying to free himself up, and Randolph with the basket on the assist by Prince. Randolph's got the lead up to 7 now for the Grizzlies. For Cleveland, they've gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter.
And for Waiters, we've heard the rumblings. He's butting heads with coaches and teammates. He's dismissed from the practice. His name has been all over trade talks since he's been with Cleveland. On the plus side, he's working hard to improve as a player. He's very gifted. They can't afford to give him that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to fight over the top of that.
Finally, the pass throughout. Puts it up from 12, and another basket for Memphis.
You know, you hear the question marks for Waiters, but still an awful lot of upside for this guy, in my opinion. He's got a great foundation offensively to make plays for himself and for others. I think his ceiling is really high as long as he stays hard-working and hungry.
LeBron against Prince. LeBron dishes to Irving.
Something we're seeing less and less of these days, that little finger roll.
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Conley against Irving. Allen kicks to Prince. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Here's Gasol. And that one hits back iron.
He just has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys, but as a whole, it hasn't affected him too much.
And he's shaken off a poor first quarter shooting effort. He's really starting to turn it on now, guys.
And the Grizzlies leading by 3. Finally, the pass to Allen. He feeds it to Randolph. Irving with the rebound. Irving's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession.
He had no choice but to lunge for that pass to stop it from getting through.
That was a good job. It would have been a quick bucket if he doesn't knock it out of bounds.
Mike Miller's checked in for Cleveland.
Tore it down that time. Talk about putting something extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, Clark, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
Still, it's startling that he'd even try that right now.
Here's Randolph. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. We talk about players who either love or hate contact. Randolph, I think, is in his element, Clark, leaning on people. He likes to feel other bodies.
Yeah, they love Zebo, they call him, don't they? He can get busy, boy. I love watching him go to work. You know, he likes to be in the middle of contact. He gets to the rim. Whenever you lose contact with your guard, he's not the most explosive guy, but it just points out he can be highly skilled and a really good basketball player. Off the charts.
He rolls on his opponent, doesn't he? There's a lot of attrition.
I think he created that phrase on, what was it, grit and grind? Grit and grind for the Grizzlies, and that's how he played.
Yeah. And that one's good. For Memphis, they've gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Here is Conley. Lee outside. Looking for Gasol. He gets it there. A jump hook. That's good. Gasol's got 4 this quarter.
Randolph never really an above-the-rim player, but with his combination of strength and skill, he remains effective. Deft touch with that left hand.
Now Irving, averaging 20 points per game. Varejao setting the pick for Irving. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. Irving's got 6 points.
And Randolph is able to post up or face up. And he's lethal either way. That high arcing shot of his from mid-range, beautiful to watch, impossible to block. And on that right block, he's going to work down there because he understands how to use that wide baseline to get separation.
Timeout called, Cleveland.
Well, you know, for teams in the NBA nowadays, it's all about getting bang for your buck. Mike Conley out of Ohio State, one of the great value contracts in the league, and with all the analytics and general managers looking for value, Memphis happy to have an all-star caliber still player like him still locked up through 2016.
Jump hook, and it's Love missing. Memphis leading by 3. Lee dishes to Conley. Pass to Gasol. The feed now to Randolph. Can't get it to go. And Cleveland the other way now. And you have to give Mike Conley an awful lot of credit for the emergence of the Grizzlies. I think is a factor in the Western Conference.
Kevin, I think he's one of the best point guards in the league. Probably doesn't get enough credit, but his progression as a player at both ends, year after year, he just seems to get better, and he provides that poise and leadership that his club needs.
Miller against Lee. And it's going to be 2 free throws, true contact on the shot. The Grizzlies last season acquiring Lee in a trade with the Celtics.
You know, they were in a bit of a catch-22 type situation. They had athletic wing defenders and long-range shooters, but they didn't have a lot of players who could do both. So they got Courtney Lee, and he's played big minutes for him because he can do that.
Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for the Cavaliers, and so he's able to get 1 of 2.
Courtney Lee acquired in exchange for Jared Bayless. He started as mostly a corner three-point shooter, but he's expanded his range now to shoot from pretty much anywhere around the arc.
So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
When you talk about Courtney Lee shooting, come on now, excellent numbers last season from the field, the arc, and the free throw line. Arguably his best season yet overall.
Free throw good, LeBron.
Cleveland didn't quite meet their expectations last year, in part by how poor they shot at home. Hard to get wins when everything you put up seems to win out.
And it's tied up with that one. It can be doubly defeating, Clark, with the missed shots here at home. And not only are you not scoring, the crowd loses interest. They get out.
That's a great point. I mean, one of the benefits of being at home is having your crowd there, energized, pulling for you. And if you're not making shots, they tend to sit on their hands.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
During that break, Coach Dave Yeager had some words for his team. He told them they should be dedicating themselves to hitting the offensive glass with everything they've got from now on, even if that means it takes them away from defensive transition. His other point of emphasis was that they need to be making sharp entry passes into the paint and operating their offense out of the low post. So, Kevin, change is already being made on the fly here in the second quarter.
Thanks again, Doris. Lee gets to Conley. Shot clock at 6. This is to Gasol. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got 5 assists in the game.
And he's starting to pick things up here after a tough first quarter.
LeBron outside. And they double up James. Here's Irving. The Cavaliers again can't hit.
Rebounds are split just about down the middle of this game.
I'd venture to guess whichever team is able to maintain that energy level on the glass will have the upper hand the rest of the way.
And Cleveland making a change here. Varejao's checked in, and Memphis also making a switch. Leuer's checked in for Marcus Gasol.
Randolph is a terrific rebounder and scorer. In his prime, he can just mark up 20 points, 12 rebounds a night, every night. He's a little bit on the downside now, but still a player you've got a game for.
Well, he wasn't fazed at all by the bigger man on him. And on the low block, I thought he might be.
You know, Steve, I thought maybe he preferred to bring him out to the perimeter, but whatever works, go to it. Varejao with a screen on Conley. Love kicks to James. Sinks the 3.
wane just a bit, both in volume and the percentages. Quite the go-to scorer he was a few years back, but still very effective player.
Cavaliers with the rebound. Varejao's got 7 rebounds in the game. James left side. It's a pick by Love. Miller with a wide open look. No good with the triple. Love kicks to James. A 3. That falls. Big assist by Love. Love's got 3 assists in the game.
He's certainly starting to heat up from outside. That's his 3rd for the game. His 2nd in this quarter.
Conley kicks to Randolph. Outside Randolph. And again, Memphis no good.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. The defenders have to make sure they tag it.
Feeds it to Miller. Varejao setting the pick for Miller. Now Varejao inside. It's stolen by Allen. Irving against Lee. 1:35 left to play in the first half. Passes it to Leuer. High post try. And Irving pulls it down.
Boy, you wonder what the score of this game would be if they were pulling down all these rebounds.
I love what I'm seeing from them in the paint.
Miller, the pass to Irving. Shot clock at 6. Love with the screen on Lee. Miller dishes to Love. And they take the lead. Love's got his first points of the night. And Clark, we've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
Yeah, we sure have. I mean, it's been a bit of a windshield wiper game. I mean, back and forth, the lead has gone 5 times. So no one in clear control yet.
I think both teams feel like they can win. They both have confidence. So we'll see which team can ride the momentum and take control of this game.
And here's Cleveland. Good momentum, 8 straight points. And it's Miller penetrating. It's tipped. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Here's Allen. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Allen's got 9.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
I think it's time to make some adjustments defensively. I mean, what they've got going right now is not getting it done.
LeBron outside. He dishes it to Varejao. And the bucket counts. He's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
How about that play? Great body control. Still manages to finish the play despite the contact.
You know, when that whistle blows, you're not done. Get greedy and find a way to knock it down.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And his free throws are going in at about a 72% rate this season. Not a terrible number, but something that could definitely improve.
And guys, that's an increase in his free throw percentage from last year. Maybe not a large one, but it is a little bit higher, so you've got to like that progress.
And a tight game here as we end the first half. Cavaliers lead by 2. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke. He's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Kevin, with LeBron and another dominant first half, how do you measure the balance between riding your hot hand and making sure the other guys around you are finding their rhythm?
Just got to be aggressive. All of us, including myself, got to continue to be aggressive.
LeBron, thank you. Kevin, they can't stand around and just watch him.
Thank you so much, Doris. Great interview. Second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far. What can you say, LeBron James? What an impressive effort today.
I know we've said this many times before, but I'll say it again. He had a great first half, just explosive offensive display there.
At the end of the day, I wouldn't be surprised if they're talking about what a great second half he has. He can usually keep it going for all 4 quarters.
The 2 stars, LeBron and Love, at the 3 and the 4. Mike Miller is out there with Irving. And it's Varejao in at the center position. So that's is on the floor for the Cavaliers. And they double him up with LeBron. Back to Irving. Fires from the line. And there's the pass to LeBron. Ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Conley. Shot is off. James with some nice D. The Cavaliers shooting 49% in the game. I'll take that. Out to the wing. Varejao down low. Over by Conley. Varejao can't hit.
Memphis really revitalized the season late in the year. He dropped a lot of games against the East early on. And that bucket adds to what's been a big differential in points in the paint between these two teams.
Defensively, the intensity just hasn't been there. They've got to pick up the pace.
And here is James. 19 points in the game. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. James has got 21 in the game.
You know, he didn't need to make the layup complicated. I mean, it's not a trick shot contest. He decided to go for a little extra flavor on that one.
Kicks the lead. Looking for Gasol. He gets it there. Just 5 on the clock. 8 feet away. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. And here we go. Fast break. James has got it. Miller the pass to Leuer. Miller with the ball. Conley picks him up. And that one's good. Irving's got the lead up to 2 now for Cleveland.
Great assist there. Led him to the perfect spot.
Outside Conley. Gasol against Varejao. Allen dishes to Gasol. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the strike for 2. Everything appeared to be lined up for Cleveland to get back into playoffs last year, but that just wasn't the case. A lot of what-ifs for them last season.
And with another top pick on the roster, Kevin, and the youth team, they were a popular pick before the season to play postseason games, but they still needed some season.
And so Gasol nails both of them. And now for Cleveland. They still have the youth to grow, but with LeBron on board, the sky for them is the limit.
As are the expectations.
Outside Irving. He kicks it to Varejao. James outside. Irving with it. He's picked up by Lee. The offensive rebound. Varejao's shot is good. Varejao's got 7.
Some big points there. I mean, they got him on a nice play to get the ball right to the bucket.
That's what they're looking for down the stretch. More of the same. Get it inside.
And one more note about Cleveland. Everyone will now assume they will make the playoffs this year, but the ultimate goal is high. Something that hasn't happened in the city of Cleveland for any major sport in a long time. Probably 64.
For Memphis, they have made 2/3 of their free throws tonight. 6 of 9 to be exact.
Well, impressive free throw shooting as a team this season, right around that 78% mark.
Those are good numbers for any team. I mean, they can feel extremely good about their free throw shooting percentage this season.
And Cleveland making a change here. Thompson's checked in. Irving attacking.
Irving, clearly a player who's dreamed of greatness from a very young age. Going back to the 4th grade, he wrote, "I'm going to the NBA," and he wrote it across the back wall of his closet. While it was hidden behind his clothes, it certainly wasn't far from his head or his heart.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
Well, he shoots the ball with a lot of confidence from the line. He's very comfortable there, 84% on the season.
Guys, he is close to where he was last year in that category, but his numbers are still down just a skosh.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the 3rd quarter of play now. James against Randolph. From beyond the arc, the Grizzlies with another miss.
Irving still won the right down goals. He used to write them in notebook. He still keeps. So that part of setting his sights high.
2 Gasol. Kicks the lead. Pass to Randolph. The dish to Gasol. 9 feet out. And that is good. Gasol's got it all tied up now for the Grizzlies. And for Irving, just like those words in the back of his closet stayed hidden, his great talent stayed hidden for a long time as well.
Yeah, didn't really dominate until his senior year of high school, Kevin. Only 11 games he played at Duke. Might seem he was an overnight sensation in the NBA, but in truth, he spent a lifetime laying the foundation for his game.
And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Lee gets to Conley. Sets a screen for Conley. He feeds it to Gasol. It's in there. Conley with the assist. And that's now 17 points for Marc Gasol. And here are the Cavaliers now, trailing by 2. Their next game, playing at home, is the Nets coming to town.
No question, a lot of fans will be focused on that matchup for Brooklyn.
The drive by James. Backs up a 3. And good on the basket. James has got 24. And Clark, a great game so far.
Yeah, back and forth, plenty of lead changes, excellent one.
These two teams, guys, are so evenly matched to me. I think this will go right down to the wire.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
He's been absolutely on fire from outside. You got to get into his jersey, get up into him, force him to pass or drive.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Dave Yeager coaching his team during that break. He said a big part of their focus should be on offensive rebound, to get bodies to the glass at that end of the floor and work hard for second chance points. The second thing he got into with them regarding getting the ball into the post, saying, quote, the passing lanes will be open for us. We have to use that to our advantage and get the ball inside. Those could prove to be crucial changes to their strategy with this game getting ready to enter the stretch drive, Kevin.
Thanks a lot, Doris.
Really an extraordinary game throughout. 12 points, and the steals are starting to pile up for him also.
They sure have, and clearly he's gotten in their heads because of it, Clark. Guys are looking over their shoulder now, always worrying about where he is.
And another miss by Memphis. Cavaliers have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Conley against Irving. The kick out to LeBron. Pass to Miller. Shot from the wing. And misses it off the right side of the rim. The Grizzlies shooting about 52% so far. Conley with it. He's picked up by Irving. Lets it go from deep. Another miss by Conley.
Not a good look at the league. They've got to do a better job offensively creating some space.
LeBron James on the wing. Defended by Gasol. Great open look. Miller's got 10.
Boy, you got to love that assist by LeBron.
The Grizzlies trail by 3. Outside Conley. And there's the whistle. Foul hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson.
Mike Conley, a lightning quick left. He's never been an all-star, but certainly in the conversation as a two-way player. He's been a cornerstone for the Memphis Grizzlies.
And for Conley, drafted 4th overall after 1 season at Ohio State. He's gotten better and better part with each passing season in the NBA.
And that's testament to his work ethic and his approach to getting there. Last season was his best yet of his scoring while maintaining his efficiency. I think he continues to have much better basketball ahead of him.
Irving drives in. There's the feed to Dellavedova. James kicks to Dellavedova. From outside, off the mark. Memphis has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Conley, the pass to Leuer. Carter outside. This is to Leuer. Outside Conley. Here's Prince. Here's Gasol. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. Gasol second hit. Cavaliers have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway. It's LeBron with the drive. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
You know, if they're going to allow him to get to the basket, this lead's going to go from small to big pretty quickly as we go down the stretch.
Looking to end his cold spell. He'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
Look at the night for Mike Conley. He has 9 points and also 3 steals. The motor on this guy is amazing. Completely revved up. He's been everywhere today.
He sure has, Clark. Both ends of the floor. But his offense has been great, but defensively he's brought huge energy, too.
James Jones, who's checked in for Cleveland. Waiters comes in for Irving. Koufos checked in for Memphis.
You think about the Grizzlies, the one thing that jumps out at you is their physicality. That's a team that loves contact and has no problem being physical.
Shoots. Jones, no luck.
He's been trying to add that mid-range shot to his arsenal, but it still isn't there.
Prince kicks to Conley. Feeds to Conley. Here's the three. And that one's good. Conley's got 13. For the Grizzlies, given how much Memphis loves their football, the physicality of the Grizz fits right in.
Yeah, the fans really appreciate it. And it's effective against every team in the league, particularly because the NBA has gotten much smaller and faster. So the Grizzlies are playing sort of a different style, and it's been very effective for them.
Here's Conley. He's got 13. Carter outside. Lets the three fly. Rebounded by Marion. For Cleveland, they've gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the third quarter. Stolen by Michael Conley. And now here's Prince, the fast break opportunity. Conley kicks to Carter. Carter right side. Passes it to Leuer. Marion with the steal. Waiters gets a wide open look. Not enough on that one as it misses. Memphis has gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Conley kicks to Carter. This one for 3. It's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got 9 assists now tonight.
These defenders had better start closing out on those shoots.
Yeah, that's twice in a row now where they've done exactly the opposite and backed off.
A screen from Thompson. Dellavedova dishes to Marion. Jones taps for 2. Koufos with the block. Dellavedova kicks to Waiters. Just 4 to shoot. There's the 3. And he gets it to go. Waiters got 5 points now in the quarter.
A wide open 3. They need much better communication defensively.
Conley the pass to Kirk. They set the screen. Off the pick. And it's Memphis with another.
That's why teams emphasize the use of screens and picks just to get you some open looks like that one.
The Cavaliers trail by 3. There's 48 seconds left in the third quarter. It's Jones on the way.
Cavs were an all-out mess last year. A lot of that was because of their depth. They just did not have the punch off the bench to keep leads and bring them back into games.
With the Cavs, their score differential for their reserves really tells the story. Just way too many points given away when that second unit came onto the floor. Something they needed to address in the offseason.
Varejao checked in for Thompson. And Memphis also making a switch. Udrih is checked back in. There's the screen. Carter kicks to Koufos. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
The second he got around the pick and shook his man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy 2. Very, very well done.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Jones drives in. No good. Prince with the defensive effort. Here's Dellavedova. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Moves back up. Misses the layup.
Not too much congestion in the lane. I think he could have gotten a better shot that time, no question.
It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Memphis out in front.
Spend your Christmas day with the NBA. LeBron James and the Cleveland Cavaliers go up against Dwayne Wade and the Miami Heat.
And now we present our State Farm assist of the game. With 5 total assists in the game, we've seen some great passing tonight from James.
And his passing ability is why they make sure the offense runs through him on a regular basis. Great assist like the one we just saw.
On the court for Memphis to start the 4th. Tayshaun Prince out there with John Leuer. Then there's Koufos, and it's Udrih, and it's Carter in at the 2. And it's Koufos missing. The Cavaliers trail by 3 from 11 feet away. Here's Varejao. He dishes it to Waiters. Marion outside. Dellavedova, the pass to Marion. That one rolling around and rims out. And the Grizzlies leading by 3. Here's Carter, and the layup falls. Carter's got the first basket as we get going in the 4th for the Grizzlies. 60 seconds off the clock here in the 4th. Pick by Varejao. Dellavedova uses the Varejao. Varejao with a screen on Prince. It's Marion with the drive. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
John Marion with 15 years in the NBA, a very good 15 years. Basically, he talked about retiring even though he was still playing well at the conclusion of last season. Although I guess he did have a change of heart.
Irving's checked in for Dion Waiters. Then for the Grizzlies, Gasol's checked in for Koufos. Randolph comes in for Leuer. And Tony Allen subbed in for Tayshaun Prince.
They really could have used a perfect trip to the line there. Instead, they're still down 2 possessions.
Here's Gasol. Soft touch off the glass. Gasol's got 11 points here in just the second half.
And Marion, a 4-time All-Star, one of the most athletic and versatile players in league history. Still an excellent role player, even after all these years.
Dellavedova kicks to Irving. Varejao setting the pick for Irving. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Marion has made a good chunk of change over his career. A lot of money. He said he wanted to walk away while he could still walk.
Yeah, well, he can't walk in his game, certainly. He can still walk and talk. An excellent defender, an energy player, a stat sheet stuffer. I'm quite pleased that he hasn't decided to hang him up.
Gasol setting the pick for Allen. Carter outside. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
You know, they're being very one-dimensional right now, going to the post every time. But if it works, you don't need another dimension.
Well, they're taking this defense to task, quite honestly. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Outside Irving. And it's blocked by Randolph. They retain possession. Marion against Allen. Marion kicks to Dellavedova. 3-pointers off the mark.
You know, even though he missed that one, great shooters have a way of feeling when they've got enough room to pull the trigger.
Yeah, not enough defensive coverage there to prevent him from firing that time. But I think if he's open, he's got to let that thing fly.
Here's Udrih, covered by Irving. The shot by Carter, nobody around. Carter can't get that one to fall. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
And a wide open look for Irving. The 17-footer goes down.
The entire defense was frozen footed. Nobody picked up the shooter, Kevin.
And the Grizzlies leading by 4. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Randolph can't hit. For Cleveland. They've gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. Now the pass to Irving. He kicks it to Dellavedova. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. And now just a 1-point Memphis lead. For Memphis, they've gone 3 of 6 in the field so far in the fourth quarter. Now a timeout called by Memphis.
He did not look too happy about some of the things he saw on the court. I would expect some changes here.
I think it's the right move, quite honestly. I mean, they just didn't look sharp or at their best out there. So take the timeout, give yourself a chance to regroup.
James checked in for Cleveland. Miller comes in for Matthew Dellavedova. Memphis also making some changes. Courtney Lee, he's checked in for Carter. And Mike Conley subbed in for Udrih. And let's get this update now from Doris Burkers across the way on the side.
During that break, Coach Dave Yeager had some words for his team. He's looking for whatever they have left in the tank. He said, I know it's been a hard-fought game, but now's not the time to keep anything in reserve. If you're tired, come out. Otherwise, I expect you to be going all out full speed. Guys?
Varejao with a screen on Allen. LeBron kicks to Miller to tie it up. Another 3 for Cleveland.
Killing him with that 3-point shot here in the second half.
Well, the defense fully stretched out trying to stop that shot and still not able to get it done.
Now here's Conley. Kicks it to Randolph. Back to Conley. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. And the Grizzlies lead by 3.
How about the response? Retaliation. Impressive, huh, guys?
I'll say exactly that as well. Nice job to recover those 3 points right away.
The drive by James. And the basket good.
Strong move to the basket. Two big points there to trim the lead.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Memphis.
And they continue to run and gun throughout the game, guys.
Another factor here tonight has been the amount of points they've scored off turnover.
Conley, the pass to Gasol. Randolph inside. He's going up against Leuer. They get it again. Allen. Yes! And the foul. That's on LeBron James.
Love the way he fought for that putback. Boy, he's willing to put in a lot of hard work in this game, no doubt about that.
Credit to the Grizzlies for being right in the playoff race to the very end last season. Certainly, nobody wanted to see them in the first round.
Miller dishes to Varejao. The kick out to Irving. Varejao setting the pick for Irving. Pass to James. Lots of room. By Conley with the rebound. Conley's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Lee. The shot no good. Cavaliers go the other way with it.
He's yet to make an impact from the field, but his team is taking care of business. Well, it was only recently that the Cavs fans were worried that they'd lose Kyrie Irving in free agency, much like they'd lost LeBron. Now, not only has LeBron returned, the Cavs have locked up Irving to a long-term contract.
And remember last season, a fan who ran out on the court was wearing a shirt saying, Kyrie, don't go. The fans were definitely, Clark, getting nervous.
And what a terrific turnaround for this franchise. I mean, last season struggled with chemistry concerns. Help has now arrived in a big way. The mood around this city and the team is taking it from 180.
Miller outside. And the 3 off target. And the Grizzlies leading by 3. Here's it. Lemon shaker. Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying hard to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark, Mark?
Well, you know what the questions are about now? It's their defense, that's for sure.
Conley kicks to Lee. Gasol passes to Conley. Here's Marc Gasol on the assist by Conley. And it's now 23 points for Marc Gasol. Cleveland's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. The drive by James. Varejao with a screen on Allen. LeBron is doubled. Miller dishes to Irving. It's rebounded by Memphis. Gasol's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. No good from Lee.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
Here's James. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
An excellent game we've seen from LeBron. 31 points, and he's hit 4 from beyond the arc. A weapon with those 3-point shots.
Yeah, you said it. He is using the long-range jumper to deadly effect.
Outside Conley. The dish to Gasol.
Seems like he's gotten every single rebound today.
Glass eating at its finest. I mean, you're not going to see a guy with 20-plus boards too often. That's an impressive number.
The drive by James. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Love is known for how explosive he can be on offense, but he still gets knocked on just defensive prowess or lack thereof. He seems to be tiring of it, though, and has put in a lot of work. I think he's gotten better.
I remember last season when Tyson Chandler had remarks about Love's defense, and Love just brushed it off. It's something he's heard before and has followed him even in his rise to the highest ranks of the NBA.
And I think it's been a bit of an overhyped and overstated problem for him. I mean, he does so much more on the court than people think. He'll ever be an NBA All-Star defender. He's more than capable of holding his own at that end of the floor.
The Cavaliers trailed by 5. James with it. And they double up James. He feeds it to Love. Here's Varejao, and he slams it one-handed. Great game for him. Double-double now. 11 points and 14 rebounds.